if you don't have the government involved, how can it possibly be good?
I know, and see, that's the thing is that I look at North Dakota and I think to myself, you know, it's filled with entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what farmers are. And they're used to making things work on their own level. They don't need help, but they've fallen into help. And how to wean oneself from that and become less needy in that regard?
Well, you're looking at my generation as having only, my grandfather, my, all my relatives are from Russia, but my grandfather Keller actually was being conscripted into the Russian army in the early 1900s, and he said, "Hell no, we won't go." And he came to the United States. And in crossing a border through the Underground Railroad, which was like in the bottom of a hay cart, the Russian guard stabbed him in his leg, and he didn't scream out to check if there was anybody in the bottom of that hay wagon. And the Jews were smuggling them out of Russia. And,
Wow.
and that was only my grandfather.
We don't even know stuff like that.
No, I mean, it just, and they say that somehow he evidently got on like a freighter stowaway or something because there's no record of him in Ellis Island.
Hmm.
And all my other grandparents were either, one was born in Strasbourg, the other two, my grandmothers, were born in Russia. On their funeral cards, it always said they were born in Odessa. And then
Interesting.
I came to find out that the reason my great grandparents who emigrated here put down Odessa was that was the port of call where they got on the boat to come to America. And so rather than putting down some little burg in Russia, they put down Odessa. And I remember that as a little boy going to these funerals for my grandparents and great aunts and uncles, and they were all born in Odessa. And I said, "What was that? Why was that?" And they said, "Well, that's where they got on the boat when they left Russia to come to the United States." Because